After 100 years of such like information, if you ask him, what now, tell me what I look like, he will not be able to understand, will not be able to tell. This is what is the outcome of the materialism. Very little, very little. Only he will say, recollect, oh, okay, we are saying you have colored hair, you might be having colored hair, and you have no nose. You have told me. You have told me one nose you have got. It's okay. It might be. That depending upon the fake information, not real information, because real information only we have got when we see personally. And that when we ask that person, open your eyes, then you need not tell anything to that person. He will tell you, you look like that. Please take care of your face. There's something black spot on your face. Wash it. He will tell you what you look like and what you should look like, what is difficulty with you, and how can I also help you if you cannot help yourself. He will come up to help us instead that we are helping that person. This kind of ignorance and darkness is there, which is a curse upon us, my dear. It will remain a curse upon us. We may go on developing in any way in darkness. It will remain darkness. If you make anything out of the charcoal, it will all be black. If you are hard to make one sun out of it, or moon out of it, or star out of it, or some figure of man out of it, or figure of horse out of it, everything will only be black. Everything will only be charcoal. Nobody will like anything out of it. And if you are given a piece of gold, and you are told, okay, keep this piece of gold, that everybody will like it, that is piece of gold. Because it has its own value. It's not dependent upon the shape. And it is not given any shape. It will work in itself. So this is the thing that what we have got in our own self, that is own self wonderful, most highest and best wonderful. It need not given any shape because it has no shape. It cannot be limited in any kind of shape or any space or any time. It is all over from eternity, till eternity, forever. The same highest, same best, unchangeable, permanent. And that we cannot even imagine, we cannot think of that because our limitation is like that. My master used to give an example of a frog who was living in a well. Another frog of his friend came to him to see him from a river, and then he was asking that frog of the well, how much is your big river? He was telling, it's very big, very big. Then the frog of the well was jumping halfway into the well, from one side to the halfway of the other well. Then other was saying, no, it is much bigger. Then at last the frog of the well jumped from one end to the other end of the well. And he asked, now your river might be big as like this. Then the other have to know, much bigger, it cannot be. They declared it cannot be more than that. This is the end all, be all of everything. Because his understanding, his knowledge was limited to this extent. Well, from one end to other end of the well. He had never imagined, never thought of there can be anything else in this world better than this. We have also felt like that we are to understand, we are to go on getting all the impressions of this world, of this limitation, small world. And this small world has also become a very, very a dilemma for us, that we also don't know about this little small world even. And we are very much expressing our some kind of adventures of our explorations, that if somebody from Africa or India or some other countries come to Europe or USA or something like that, they will talk and found so many big things to that, and people will be very much astonished to hear such like things, because these are not existing in their countries. and they are very much feeling entitled to find some kind of strange and wonderful news from other places. And that we are also very proud, and they are also very proud that they are having such information. But this is also not nothing. Anything we know of this world, we have found of this world, it is nothingness. And that if we go to the kingdom of God, what will be over there? That is to our greatness. That is to our pride. That we have found something which is really wonderful, and everything of this world is nothingness against it, and we can enjoy and we can find it, and it will be eternity brought to us, and we will be having it forever. It is even now with us. And that is expected of you. That what is expected of you, that you are student of some kind of institute, that when a institute of MBBS or something like of medicines comes out after having completed the course, he will come out as a doctor. He will act as a doctor. He will not be an ordinary man. And if someone, an engineer, has qualified in some kind of institution of engineering, will come out as really working engineer. He will have the same body, but he will have to appear in his own qualification when he will begin to work upon. He will have different value in the eyes of the other people. All these people who have some special qualifications in this world will have some special understanding in the hearts of the other people, and they will be great. In the same way, you are in this institution of the highest education, that it will be there with you forever, for eternity. If you are some qualified engineers or doctors, you can only be up to the end of this life. Further it will not be there. And sometimes we have some kind of qualifications which we are using in some of our jobs, and when job is over, you are retired, you are just an ordinary man. If somebody had been a general or colonel or working as an engineer somewhere in some departments, when they are retired as an ordinary person, they are nothing. So all these qualifications which we have earned with very, very hard efforts, and after spending so much money, and that we have wasted so much time on it, are useful for little time. But you have been put in this institution that you are to learn something that will last with you forever, for eternity. And it is very simple. It's not costly. And that in little time you will be able to accomplish everything. Let it be the case of a person who comes as seeker, as a layman. Let it be that person has gone through one talk or two talks, and after that, that person is initiated. That initiation process also takes about a little more than 2 hours, up to 3 hours, and that person is okay, you can go. He is now given everything what he is to do. He has been taken out of the prison house and is now told, now this is the way I will go with you to your home, to your family, to your property, to your house, where you had been some time back, but you were imprisoned and you were put into this prison over here. You are dislocated. Now you are free from this, and I am going with you, take you back to join again your family. Is this difficult? That he opened the gates of the kingdom of the prison house. Whatever whatever the time limit is there of that prison, that's all cancelled. Otherwise, negative power has given us imprisonment for eternity. That never we are to be free of the clutches of and controls of the negative power, and our suffering will forever suffer. And if this arrangement is there and we try with our efforts, it's never possible that we can get rid of it, or with any of our ways and means. But when the Master comes, then he, with his authority, opens the gates of the kingdom of God and cancels all those charges which are there against us, for which we are to be kept in some kind of hard conditions, and then takes charge of us and goes along. And we have to go with him. And that is the only way. And that is difficult for you, to go along with him. You still look back, your friends in the prison. Some garden, some carrots, or some radish, or some other things we have put in the prison house, those belong to you. I have to go to water them. I have to take care of them. But don't you know that all these things which you have been struggling hard in this world, in this prison house, these are plenty and heaps are there for you. Already prepared for you, already ready for you. Ask and it shall be given unto you. But our understanding is not yet established in its proper way. And we still think of that we are not to depend upon this world. We have to depend on this world. And if you are in the kingdom of God, and it is told that everything was made by him. This word God, which we have God, everything was made by him. There was nothing made that was not made by him. And this pure power has been given to you. Your mind and intellect do not accept it. You still say that we need this world, we need this family, we need all these things of this world, we need our jobs, and without this we cannot live. This misunderstanding which is there, it takes some time to be cleared up. And Master gives you this chance that, okay, my dear, you go on developing with this inner link which has been given to you, and that this will go on establishing more and more in you. And it is more powerful, all that misunderstanding which is there in you, and it will go on replacing your misunderstanding. That as sun rises, it is not all at once the same as it is in the noon. It increases day by day, light increases and darkness decreases gradually. In the same way, Master also takes the gradual action that this misunderstanding and the effect of the darkness, nothingness, let it be going gradually. You go on with your physical life as it was, don't disturb it. But when you will come in contact with the higher self inside, then you will attract more to that. And this side which is dark, which is useless, or very much little of aware, that will lose impact upon your heart, and which is really working, is really wonderful, that will impress your heart, and then you will automatically change over. So this is automatic change. This is just a simple change. Not it is to be hard impacts or something, but it will automatically be accomplished as per this simple method. So you are not to leave your houses, you are not to leave your families, you are not to leave your jobs. As in the past, there had been such like systems that the people had to leave the worldly life and then have to live in wilderness, in hermits, and just living on some kind of leaves or roots or some things. And that was really hard life, but they had to go through that in the search of peace, eternal one, and also kingdom of God or God. And sometimes it was, or more often than not, it was not possible, because this is not the way. Because they were searching for first controlling the mind, and then we may go forward. And it was the impossible job to control the mind first. Mind is not to be controlled. Mind is controlled by the God power, master power, whose competency it is. And then you are given the power of God through the holy sound, And this sound when you are going through, it will control your mind, it will control your intellect, it will control all your enemies, all body system, everything which is against you, which is a little hard for you. You are not to deal with anything of this world. Everything will be dealt with by the dual power of God, and this is automatically available. You are to go on attended to it, and it will go on working everywhere. This is very simple, very easy.